Hello everyone, welcome back to @Gyani Baba Integration Developer. In today's video, we are going to explore the different MuleSoft scopes in integrations and API management. We will cover the asynchronous scopes, try scopes until the success, cache scopes, and also discuss different flow types like main flow, SubFlow, and private flow. So if you are the MuleSoft developer or just learning, this video is going to the super helpful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to stay updated. So let's start MuleSoft Scopes. MuleSoft Scope is basically a synchronized scope, allows part of the process to run in parallel with the main flow. The main flow doesn't wait for the asynchronous process to finish. Make it perfect for the long running tasks like connecting to the mail server or the printing files. Basically, key points: run task in parallel, doesn't return the data to the main flow, useful for the non-blocking operations. Like examples of use case: imagine you need to send an email notification while processing an order using a synchronized scope. The email process runs in the background and your main flow continue without delay. A synchronized scopes run as a part of process in parallel with the main flow. The main flow keeps going without waiting for the asynchronous parts in finish. The flow doesn't stop or wait for all tasks inside the asynchronous scope to be done before the continue. These are the examples. Use the try scopes on error handling in synchronized scope. Process task in parallel with the main flow. Doesn't return the data to main flow. Run the alongside the main flow. It is not a trigger by the another flow and refers components. Try scope. The try scope is all about error handling. It wraps components and manages the error that occurred during the process. It can handle the error with one error continue and on error propagate strategy. Error handling strategy: on error continue, doesn't stop the flow error. On error propagate, stop the flow if an error match. Example: use the try scope when integrating with the externals API where the failure is possible but should not break the entire flow. See, on error handling in the try scope. Once an error occurred in the try scope stops the processing in the components and does not process the remaining component that try scope. So using the listener, logger, select, try inside the try, select, logger, transformation message, on error continuous, like error handling inside that, so on error continue. Until success. Okay, these scopes keep trying to execute the processors inside it until they succeed or the return the limit is reached. It's ideal for the synchronized where the temporary failures might occur like a network issue. How it works basically is retries all the processing including the failed ones until the success or max attempts. If all returns fail, it's throw an error. The until successful scope is try to the run all the processing inside it one by one until they all succeed. See listener message attempt 1 of 5, attempt 2 of 5, 3 of 5, 4 of 5, 5 of 5 is failing after that. After completing maximum attempt and completing its throwing error. Catch scope. Catch scopes improves the performance by storing and reusing the data. When a request with the same data is received, it returns the catch response instead of reprocessing the flow. Reduce the load and mule instance, uses of object storing and data storage work well and the cluster environment. See, the catch scopes improves the performance by storing and reusing the frequently request data. This reduces the load and the mule instance by the avoiding repeated requests of the same informations. When a message is processing, the catch scopes save the response. If the same message is received again, it returns the catch response instead of the processing it again. The catch scope is used an object stored to save the data and work in cluster environment as well. See, using a choice router as will transfer logger also. Library flows like that. See, main flow. Main flow is a source process error handling and available. It can expose to consumer and network independently. See, main flow. Listener is a source block, process block, and error handling block. SubFlow. SubFlow process available. It shared error handling with the main flow with the help of flows reference and components. Basically, shared SubFlow it shares the error handling with the main flow using a flow reference components. Private flow. Private flow basically can be called a synchronized or asynchronized. It has its own error handling but not expose the consumer. See, source available but not use process on own error handling available. It can be called asynchronously and synchronizely or asynchronized. For each. For each basically spills the payload into the element and the process the sequentially. For each. Like for each spill the payloads into the elements and process them one by one sequentially through the components and place the inside for each. Accept lists and arrays, single threads, stop on error. It will be the accept the list and arrays. It's a single thread payload, no change variables in modify. If any error comes, it will stop the processing. See, output start for process 1, 10 to 20 313, 440 end logger. Parallel for each. Process elements in parallel using multi-thread allows max concurrency control, doesn't stop on error, continue processing other elements. See, parallel for each build the payload into the element and the process them parallelly. It will accept arrays, it is a multi-threaded, and the payload will change collections of all the payloads. We have preventions to the control and number of the threads and specific maximum on concurrency property. Using as a synchronized listener, logger, transform meshes, choice router, default router also using payload.name also, first name, last name, like that. So that is the wrap up of MuleSoft flows. I hope these details breakdown help you implement these scopes effectively in your projects. If you have any questions, drop in the comment below. Make sure subscribe to @GanyBaba1 for the more MuleSoft tutorials and integration tips. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and shares with the friends, and subscribe to @GanyBaba1 and for more technical tutorials MuleSoft instance. Don't forget to hit the bell of icon button so if you are never miss updates. So thank you for watching. Keep learning, keep growing, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care and happy integrating. Bye. Thank you.